Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to get into constructive solid geometry and exactly what that means inside of Autodesk Inventor and really any type of 3D solid parametric CAD system. What our objectives are today is understand what CSG is, what binary trees are and how they apply to CSG, what our basic Boolean operations are because they play into this CSG system, how we order our features as we are CAD modeling, and what a placed feature is compared to a sketched feature. So the idea of constructive solid geometry dates all the way back to the 1980s. It was really one of the major advancements in solid modeling at that time that still applies to us today. The idea is that we take these basic 3D shapes, or what they refer to in CSG as primitive solids, and combine them in ways to make new solids, using our Boolean operations join, cut, and intersect to do this. So join combines two volumes of solids to create a new single solid, where with cut, we're subtracting one solid volume from another to create a new solid. And intersect is interesting because it keeps only the common volume between our two primitive solids. In the image here, you can see some examples of taking a cylinder and a rectangular prism and what we can do using those different Boolean operations. Now, binary trees represent or kind of simulate the CSG method we're using. So the binary tree shows how different primitive solids interact to create a new solid. And it kind of represents a record or a history of what we're doing within CSG. When we're looking at a binary tree, we're seeing the leaves as our primitive solids, and then the root as the resulting solid in that binary tree. So within Inventor or other CAD models, we might have a simple binary tree like the one shown in the image, or it might be much more complex. Now, stemming from those Boolean operations and CSG, we want to talk about a base feature. And technically, what is a base feature? Well, a base feature is that first solid that we create in our CAD design. And there are some considerations that we need to think about as we're creating that base feature. Again, like I talked about in the previous video, design intent is a big factor in that. Is it a feature that is crucial or central to our design? Our order of features comes into play with this as well. If we have a feature that is a logical starting point for the rest of the design, well then that should probably be our base feature, and we bring other features off of that main base feature. Revisions is another one to think about. If it's easy to go back to previous features or even the base feature and make revisions or changes, that's not going to completely blow up our design, then that's something also to take into consideration. If we have a base feature that if we change something on it and it breaks every other feature after it, well, that shouldn't have been the base feature in the beginning. Now, with this talk about features, we have two different ones that we see primarily inside of CAD systems. We have placed features and sketched features. So far, we've talked about sketch features in Inventor, where we're creating a sketch and then using a creation command in order to make a solid from it. Place features don't need a sketch. So features like holes, fillets, chamfers, shells, all those commands within Inventor and other CAD systems are considered placed features because we can just place them onto our solid and not require us a sketch to do so. But a fun little fact, as technology has advanced and these CAD systems have evolved, placed features now will create a sketch for us, even though we didn't create one to begin with. This makes it a little bit easier sometimes to go back and revise placed features by using the sketch, but it isn't necessary. Well, that's all we have for this section of the parametric modeling series. Hopefully you have a better understanding now of what constructive solid geometry is, what our basic primitive solids are, the difference between features, and how we want to pick a base feature for our design. So until next time, be inventive.